Hey look, weekend work at Pat's Cafe. But it doesn't say how many hours I can work. Do you think I can work even though I'm still in school?
Well, why don't you ask a Connections personal advisor? They're in school, online and in the high street connection centres. We were told in the school assembly the other day that they could help us look for vacancies in the area. I don't know, I think so. It's a Friday or something.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hi.
I'm Carly, your School Connections personal advisor. I just heard you talking about vacancies and part-time work. Is that something you're interested in sort of trying to get?
Yeah, if that's all right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to pop over, we could have a chat about sort of the vacancies in the area, how to apply, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah? Do you want to come over?
Sure.
Okay.
See you later. Well, I was looking at the town vacancies on the Connections website and I found some weekend work at Pat's Cafe, but because I'm still at school I don't know how many hours I'm allowed to work. I was wondering if you could help.
Sure, I can help you. Whilst you're at school, it varies depending upon the day of the week you work and whether it's term time or school holidays. Okay. So you've obviously had a chance to look at the vacancies on our website.
Well, I was looking at the vacancies earlier and when I was looking it said that I needed to apply inside. What does that mean?
It just means you have to go into the cafe and ask if there's any application forms you need to fill in, either by hand or online. And if that's not the case, then it's always useful to take some CVs along with you and then you can hand that in instead and then they'll give you a call back if you get an interview.
Oh, thank you. That was really helpful. Thank you very much.
No problem. Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Hi there. We're trying to find out what type of jobs we're allowed to do. We're both 15 years old and we're still in school, but we would like to have part-time or weekend jobs.
Of course. Is there any jobs that you think that you're allowed to do at the moment?
Well, I know at our age we're allowed to do a paper round, but I don't know any other jobs that we would be allowed to do.
Yes, you are allowed to do a paper round, but also there is corner shop jobs, news agents, cafes or restaurants. Also you could consider riding stables if you're interested in sort of horses.
Do you advertise these in the window or on the website?
The majority of the vacancies are advertised in the window of our centre. You can also find them advertised in the windows of newsagents, shops, cafes or restaurants, so it's always worth having a walk around. Or you may want to ask family or friends if they don't have any jobs going or if they know of any jobs going.
Oh, okay. That's brilliant. We'll look through the vacancies you have here and then we'll go look in the high street and see if there's anything there. Do you think it's possible you could print some CVs out for us?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Of course I can print out some CVs for you. If you notice any jobs advertised in any windows around the town, then pop in and ask sort of how old you have to be to do the job, because sometimes there is an age requirement. Okay?
Okay, thanks. That's brilliant. Thanks for your help.
That's fine. If you need any more help, then just come back into the Connection Centre and we can help you apply for jobs and help you update your CV if you need to do that as well.
Thanks for all your help.
That's alright. Hi Rob, did you want to come over?
Yeah, thank you. I've just got some questions about a job I'm applying for, about being paid wages and stuff. I just wondered if you could give me a hand.
What's the job for?
I've got an interview at a local hotel as a cleaner, but do you know how I would be paid? Would it be weekly, every 2 weeks or monthly? And would I have to wear a uniform as well?
Well, this would all depend on your employer. If you get the cleaning job, you'd need to have like an apron and some gloves to protect your hands from like the cleaning chemicals. Usually this is provided by the employer. And then regarding your wages, usually you get paid, well, sometimes weekly, sometimes every 2 weeks, and then mainly it's monthly.
Oh, I see. Can you tell me about the minimum wage? And also I've spoken to my parents and they've mentioned a work permit. Can you tell me about these at all?
Well, the minimum wage does change, but there is no minimum wage for young people under the age of 16. So you should check with your possible employer about how much the minimum wage is if you have an interview. You could also look on the internet for the minimum wage at the moment. And work permits. If you're under 16, you can only work if you've registered for a work permit. To get a permit, your application form must be signed by your parent or carer, and then your employer will then apply for a work permit for you as well.
Okay, well thanks a lot, that's been really helpful.
That's okay. If you need any further information, you can always come back to the Connexions Centre and you can either see me or another person advising, and we'll be willing to help.